When you think about the Nissan 350Z, what is the first thing that goes through your mind? Is it Adam Alz's beautiful Nissan 350Z like this one here? Or maybe this one here that is from the Fast and Furious franchise? Either way, when it comes to a very popular JDM car, once again, Rockstar has managed to fuck it up completely. Now, this is definitely nothing new to Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, as this has been in the game for quite a while, ever since Arena War was implemented into the game, I think, late last year, or early last year, actually. Anyway, what I'm driving right now, as you can see, is surprisingly the 350Z, and what you see is obviously a roll cage and armor plating on the windows. Now you may be thinking, okay, well we already know that Arena War cars have armor, and then stock versions like the Dominator, you can obviously make it look like a pure bone stock Dominator like one you'd find on the street, but no. The unfortunate thing about this is that the armor plating you see in front of you, you can't remove it. No, it stays there forever. You can make it look bone stock, but the windows are always going to look like a fucking turtle for some reason. And as much as you want to do to the car, they're just staying there. That's what really ruins it. This is why people don't really bring them to meets anymore. It's because you bring out this car, it doesn't look like a 350Z. It looks like something you'd fucking pull up to a bank robbery in, and it looks horrible. See here, I'm driving the Dominator I was talking about. This is actually my Arena one. It doesn't look like it, but it actually is. And you'll see when I take off in just a moment, I use my boost, which does prove it's actually an Arena one. You look at it all over, and well, it does look like the normal Dominator, sorry, that you would see on the street. And I did pass the Super here. You know, it's unfortunate that 350Z, as fast as it is, as good as it is at drifting, Rockstar did again manage to ruin it, and without having the option to remove that frickin' rank windscreen. And I'll show you the window in just a second. Now, despite its ugly window, I still do love this car to bits. It is definitely in my top 5 loved cars in this game. I mean, look at it. It looks amazing. It's got beautiful stock wheels. You can put a sick wing on it, but, there are two things that I gotta say really ruins it. It's that rear diffuser and the window. And look at that window. You cannot get rid of that. This is me trying to make it look as stock as possible. Not stock, look as like a normal car. And the window just not going anywhere. You go in first person, you can barely see. It's just not what you want. Also, it's by stock got a window net as well, which means your view is also obstructed there. But yeah, it's still a very good car. Drift well. It's got boost, obviously, because it is an Arena War car. But yeah, this is something that, as much as I love taking drift meets, car meets, and etc., etc., it's something people do look down on, as it looks like it's not what you'd want it to be. You can buy it, however, for $2.1 million with a trade of 1.6. The trade is pretty pathetic, though. I mean, another thing Rockstar has fucked up on is the Arena War is just so impossible to get trade prices on things. All you're really going to get trade prices on are just clothing, and it's really not worth your time putting all your effort into getting a discount when you could make that much money for that car in half, maybe even quarter the amount of time it's going to take for you to get a trade price. Holy shit. Again, if you're not looking to, make this car into something you want to bring to meets, you can of course make it what it's supposed to be, an Arena War car, because on the front of it you can upgrade it with this incredible rotating blade, and so if you drive up behind cars, the only place they're going is up and then down. Sometimes if you're going fast enough, you hit a car in the back, they go so high up, when they reach the ground they will explode on impact. But of course here you can just quite literally see me just cruising at a slow speed, just messing with cars. Also, it has a high-powered machine gun on the front that you can chuck on her. It's either a 50 cal or a laser. I did choose a laser simply because, well, it's a laser. Lasers are just cool. Of course, this also comes with a vertical jump, and as I was saying earlier, it's a drift car. You can see it drifting perfectly, and here you can watch me, putting those blades to use. It's got blades on the front, rear, and sides, and they work so sufficiently. So just you don't have to put any work into killing people with it. One touch on a player, whether they do have full armor or and BST, it's gonna kill them. You just need to breathe on them with this blade and they're gone. And again, the laser's very high powered, it'll blow up cars like it's nothing, you know? You can mess up players' cars, cop cars, NPC cars, it doesn't matter, you're messing up a car if you're shooting at it with this. I didn't get any footage of it, but this also does come with like mines. You can place mines just by pushing the right D-pad, which is your right arrow on the left side of your controller. And there are different kinds of mines you can place, like oil slicks. So when somebody drives into it, it's hitting, like hitting ice, pretty much. You can also have EMPs, or there's one that pretty much explodes your car if it gets hit enough by it. And it's pretty cool when another player is trying to chase you down if they're in like a slightly more powerful car. But either way, this is definitely a car I do suggest. Whether you do or don't want to get it for a car meet, it's still something I suggest because people will probably, look past the fact it's got an ugly window if they know anything about the car. But also, it's a Nissan 350Z, and I don't know what engine it has in it. I think I got a photo of it. If I do, I'll put it on screen right now. But yeah, I do suggest you get this car. It's pretty fast. It's got a top speed of about 170 if you use the boost. And, if you're looking for fun, that's your car. That's the go-to for me. Thanks everyone for watching the video. It has been a while since I have actually made a YouTube video, especially with my voice in it. Having a commentary in my video is something I do lack the confidence with, in and with. It's the same thing. Fuck. I do lack the confidence in having my voice in my YouTube videos because it's not like talking to my friends. I'm talking to a bunch of random people that I don't know, and it always comes with the anxiety effect if someone is or isn't going to watch my video, if someone is or isn't going to share it, like it, comment, etc., etc. But, whoever is watching it, if anyone, probably not, but, if anyone is watching my video, whether you are subscribed, if you aren't subscribed, your review does mean a lot to me as a small YouTuber and an amateur YouTuber, it does mean a lot. So thanks to whoever likes, comments, or just has appeared around my YouTube channel, so I gotta thank you for that. Also, thanks to all my friends that do play GTA with me, because if I had no one to play GTA with, I really would not want to at all make YouTube videos. So, thank you so much everyone for being here with me.